Now, look at where we are. Below 50% like to dislike ratio. We're doing well. We're doing well. So this is the first ever video I've made that broke below 50% like to dislike ratio. Basically meaning it got more dislikes than likes. It's my first ever video because it kind of makes sense. A lot of my videos aren't opinionated videos, but this one kind of was. And kind of it made a lot of people angry, and I kind of want to reiterate that I don't take back anything I said. I believe that everything I said in that video was my own opinions and correct, to say the least. So let's get into how I made that video in the first place. How did I come up with such a topic, and why did I talk shit about it? Now, a couple of pretty much a long time ago, I got a comment from someone. It was on me playing Mario Maker, wherever it was. Where's the Mario Maker here? Where basically someone said, nice clickbait thumbnail. So I clicked on that, and I clicked on their YouTube channel, and basically I was like, oh, they made a video about We Deserve Better, New Super Mario Bros. I actually didn't watch the video that much, I just skipped halfway into the video, but then I was like, hey, if this channel's talking shit about that game, why can't I talk shit about that game? With zero prior research or zero anything, I just loaded up the Nintendo Direct and began reacting to it. And at the end of the day, I really wasn't thinking about what I was saying, because why would I? They're all my opinions, and I still believe that they're all still correct in my head. I don't know. But basically, what spawned a video that created a lot of hate was from a video that was hating on this video because nice clickbait thumbnail. The funniest thing is this thumbnail, I didn't even make this thumbnail. I made like Super Mario Maker 3D World something, and then I just stole a video from Google. I literally stole the image from Google. It's not even my thumbnail. So yeah. Basically, it wasn't even my thumbnail in the first place, so, yeah, I responded to it, like, I responded to it a little bit salty, like, me when I see a clickbait thumbnail, not like everyone does that, because at the end of the day, literally everyone clickbait. It doesn't really matter if you clickbait or not, but, you know, I responded to it in a meanish way. They never responded, which is good, because I didn't want to get into a full-blown argument. But that's where we get to the video that spawned a lot. And I mean, not a lot, but a video where it made people a little bit unhappy. And also this one, but this one it was on a lower scale to this, is the new Mario game good? And I even had to rebrand the title. It used to say, the worst upcoming game. That was the title, but then I changed it to, is the new Mario game good? Because when I was doing my live stream, I did a live stream last night, and I was checking out the video, and it got smashed with a lot of comments that, you know, it was interesting. I got smashed through a lot of comments that were like, what the fuck, dude? It's not that bad. So I unlisted the video, I made it private for a little bit, but then I put it back up again with a different title in hopes that it would still make people a little happier. But it kind of worked. It got views. It still got views, but people weren't any much happier because people actually watched the video properly. But yeah, let's respond to some of these comments, alright? Because that's what you do as a YouTuber. I actually try to respond to every single comment. Not every single one, but the ones where they aren't just nothing really, they actually say something. I try to respond to a lot of them. Like, please host if I already did that. When I had 600 subs, I only had 13 for 2 months. Bye live. Congrats, by the way. Say thanks, because I'm trying to be nice over here. But I try to respond to every comment, but over the past few days, I couldn't, because I've just been getting so many at once, and I just don't want to say even more bullcrap, honestly, so I'm going to respond to it live on video. Bro said the same kind of graphics, which got 4 likes, which I guess was true, but the thing is, though, Mario does have the same graphics. You're going to compare Mario to Super Mario U. They basically have the same graphics. I'm not really joking about that, but you see over here, you compare this to this. They have the same graphics UI. You can kind of tell they have the same graphics UI. Like they have the same graphics. Like, yes, the background, like, yes, you can nitpick. The background's different. Even Mario looks different, but it still uses the same kind of graphics engine. Like, it's still this kind of cartoonish realism kind of graphics engine that they're using. The graphics hasn't changed. I'm more talking about the Super Mario Bros. Like, oh my god. Super Mario Bros. Like, this kind of example. Like, I wanted the pixel game, but whatever. Yeah, it went from the pixel game like this, for example, to Super Mario 3 Bros. this one, where it was also pixelated, but it used a completely different graphics engine. It was a completely different game. Semi-solids, clouds, grass, for example. From this, it was completely different to this. And that is completely different to this, which is its own graphics engine, because you can clearly tell that this has nothing in common with this, which also has nothing in common with this. Comparing these two, they look very similar to each other. Like, there's pretty much no differentiating traits from either one of these. Like, yes, the background's different, the grass is different, everything's different, but they still use the graphics engine. I'm more talking about this in comparison to this, for example. A lot different. A lot different. So that's how that comment was spawned, and that's how I respond to it. No ratio. A lot of the comments in that video ratioed my own like to dislike ratio, because my video only had like 3 likes. It technically still only has 3 likes. It only has 9 because on stream I made a joke and I used a bunch of old accounts to like the video so that all these comments could not ratio me, which is funny. But yeah. Why rate something if you haven't tried it for yourself and wonder if it's peak? I don't know what your argument is, but whack. And that's basically kind of true. Why rate something that you haven't played? That is true. But at the end of the day, you kind of have to rate an advertisement for the game itself, because the advertisement is the game. Kinda. It's like saying the advertisement is advertising the game, as per se. What I expect but you also have to realize that advertisements are usually at the peak of the game. They're the best of the part of the game. Advertisements are meant to be interesting, so of course they're going to choose the most interesting things to talk about the game. So that's completely fine. Well, argument is about whack. I never proposed an argument. I just talk shit about the game for the entire 10 minutes, or however long the video is. I just talk shit about the whole game. I never made any arguments. I never made any statements that could be argued about. I just talk shit about the game. Like, that's also why I didn't get a lot more comments, because I didn't actually make a lot of argument. I just say that this is bad, this is bad. Those aren't arguments. They're just my own opinions. You can't really argue with them because, well, you can just say anything opposite what I say, but then again, everything is opinionated. There's no facts or real hard evidence that this game is going to be good or this game's going to be bad. There's no evidence of that. Everything I said was opinionated, so you can't really have any arguments because they're all opinionated at the end of the day. What other comments did I get over here? The multiplayer is really disappointing. Agreed. I do agree. Multiplayer is just bad. I don't know why the thing. I guess that's a key thing that people agreed on. The multiplayer is shit. Why? Because it's not even actual multiplayer. Like I said in the video, the game did not actually have real multiplayer. Instead, it had ghosts of other people, which they try to brand as live and live on stream, even though it really isn't. It's basically they pull the same shit out from Mario Kart 8 online. It's not actually online. You're just playing bots of ghosts from other people playing the same track. That's basically the same shit as this, because Nintendo, for some reason, can't get their online correct. Even though people spend $20 a year for their online, Nintendo still can't get that correct. They still have these fake bots that are pretending to be real people. I don't get it. Nintendo's shit. That's why I hate them. Like, they still can't get the thing people are paying $20 a month, a year for correct. And over here, run down the opinion police and cancellation after you. Cancel culture is one of my least favorite things. Why? Because it isn't correct. These are my opinions. You can't cancel me over an opinion. Cancel culture is more or less just a way to hold people accountable for their own actions. Like, you know, that EDP incident, like this thing that happened a couple of days ago. Yeah, this thing. Basically, yeah, you can cancel them because he's done a lot of bad shit. Cancel groomers, cancel child predators, for example. Cancel them because they've done bad shit. But me making an opinion over something, that is not, you can't cancel someone over that. You know, the A6D incident a couple of years ago, he was cancelled, and I do completely agree with the cancelling. He said the N-word in a live Minecraft server. That's bad. You can't do that. But me saying an opinion can't be cancelled upon. You can't just say that, you know, you can't just cancel me. You can't just hold me accountable for opinions. Like, that just doesn't make sense in my opinion. You can't really cancel me because then again, is it not allowed that you can have your own opinions? That's called free speech. You're breaking my free speech. But yeah. Yeah, and also this comment, no, which got 10 likes. You're just gonna dislike it, so it can't be it's not ratioing me. It's not ratioing me. But yeah, that's basically dealing with hate, really. And the thing is, though, you got to realize that I dealt with it quite well because I didn't take down the video. Like I literally could have taken down the video, but I never did. I really never did. But yeah, but this is kind of the first rodeo I had with hate comments because really, I kind of like this was the one where a lot of people disagreed on. I've always got it the black sheep where I got a one hate comment out of a video and another one from another video, but they were very isolated and rare cases. But this one, it seemed like everybody agreed that this video sucks, and at the end of the day, that's completely fine. Made an opinion that not a lot of people liked, and I had to pay the price for it. But I'm not a pussy. I don't really care at the end of the day. I'm not taking down the video. I'm not privating it. I'm not gonna make another video like this. I'm not apologizing for anything I said because at the end of the day, my opinions. I still hold true with my opinions. I still believe that my opinions are correct in my head, not to you, but in my head. But I've gotten a lot of I've gotten some hate comments in the past too, especially a long time ago. There was a in my playlist. Wait, how do I check playlists? Is there no thing for here? Um, and by harassing other, this is one of this is one of the most controversial things I've ever done as a series. Harassing other people. How do I check the videos in here? These are one of the most controversial opinions I've ever made. But in this video, Americans are the worst driver ever. I still unlisted it. I'm gonna make it public for once. These are unlisted because I talked about how this TikTok company is a scam, which technically it is. But I'm no legal guy. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't really know how anything really works in the business market. I'm not an economics kind of guy. I don't know my economics, so I couldn't really say it's a scam because technically that's defamation. I can get sued for it. So that's why I took that video down. But this one, basically, I got only one hate comment from this video, which was like over here. No, Americans are not perfect, but we're not the same. And truly sad thing here is this kid has nothing better to do with his life than to make fun and talk shit about other people by stealing someone's YouTube video, who, by the way, is American. And you said this was unnecessary. You can leave. If you don't live in America, why the fuck do you care? So, yeah. Yeah. There's nothing really much I can respond to this because this comment is completely correct in the way. I am not American in any way, and secondly, yes, I could have just leave. I didn't really need to react to it. But I can also react to the comment in a way where fuck you, I can literally do whatever I want. What do you mean by this is unnecessary, you can leave? Doesn't make sense. That doesn't hold true. But another thing I kind of said was I never also said that all Americans were bad. I never said that in the video. They're just making shit up at this point. I never said that Americans were bad. I still believe that I was in the right here, and because this comment also isn't opinionated. Actually, this is like tried to bait me off by saying that I didn't have to do this, which I respect this comment, but at the end of the day, I never made these. I never made these massive things, and I got another hate comment from this video, but only one of them, and I think it was taken down. I think. Oh no. Yeah, it was taken down. It was under held for review category, and it's removed after 60 days automatically, so I can't check it. But with my fair share of hate comments, I always get hate comments, and at the end of the day, you just have to react to them like what you want to react. Even if your opinions aren't the same as other people, you can't just admit that you're in the wrong here. I'm not a submissive person. I'm not taking any accountability for this, because everything I said was true. Everything that I said, I believe, is correct. So that's how you deal with the hate comments. This video was literally nothing. This video sucks.